Should we scoot
I can scoot
over
this way.
this
You know what I
way
mean?
so we don't show this much of the wall?
Okay.
You guys are live. We're live right now.
What's up,
As our
Periscope?
career editor and Rotimi here from Stars are adjusting themselves.
Yeah.
Yes. Hi, guys.
What's up? What's going on, everybody?
We're here with Rotimi, as you guys know him as Dre from Stars. I'm sure you guys are very familiar with him.
Yeah.
So Rotimi, first of all, tell us, what's it like working on a popular show such as Power, and what's the set life like? Like, describe behind the scenes.
Well, when you're working with like super professionals, so everybody comes prepared. Everybody comes ready to work, and it's a family because I caught on. This is my second season, but they've been together for 3 years now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm still getting there, but it's still like the big brother, little brother, mentality. And Amari's easy to work with. He pushes me, and 50's incredible. So it's a beautiful thing to be over there.
And now talking about 50, because I know even on the show he has somewhat of like a mentorship role to you. Has that kind of also came over into real life where you would consider him as like a mentor?
Oh yeah, 100%. His business mind, his savvy, his decisions, and even musical choices for me has been amazing. Like he told me exactly how my musical career is gonna go now, and it's been about 6, 7. She said she loved your outfit. I like it too. It's really nice.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
It's really dope. But no, so it's been about 6, 7 months where I've been working with him, and it's incredible just to see how he envisions everything. And we have a record called Lotto out now, and he knew how he was gonna, process the whole thing, and the process was gonna go, and it's cool, man. He's just a brilliant guy.
And you're also signed to G Unit, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So did that come about after like you built somewhat that personal and professional relationship from Power, or was that kind of in the works for a while?
No. I met him through Power, and we didn't talk music until maybe 3, 4 months into filming last season.
Oh, so he didn't even
He
know
didn't
that
know.
you.
I didn't want to come across as, hey man, I'm an artist too. Check me out, bro.
Right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
I didn't want to do that because everybody does that to him, and he's been dealing with that for years. So I wanted to see if we vibed as like actual friends. If I was going to make a business decision like that, I had to see if are we cool? Where's his mind at? Is he, stable enough to maybe handle my career if I gave him that? So it became a brotherhood and a friendship. And at that point, 3, 4 months into it, it got to the point where it felt right. And when he said Lotto and he heard the record, he was just like, oh my God, like this is a hit. So we shot the video and everything's going well.
And for a lot of people who don't know, you've been doing this music thing for a while.
Oh yeah, I've been singing since
back to high school. You was in a group with Jay-Z's nephews and got to perform for Jay-Z. What was that experience like? Wait, what was the name of the group first of all?
Natural Born Hustlers. NBH.
Okay.
Yeah. So we toured around Jersey, high schools, colleges, YMCA's. And we got a name for ourselves. But Jay was able to. He wanted to hear every record we did, so we performed in his living room, and he would be like, "Yo, like, try this, try that. I like this, I don't like that," and he would take to certain people, and and luckily I was one of the ones that he actually really liked. He said my voice was really powerful, so he said hone that and you'll be good. But having that, it helped me write better. It made me think a little deeper, cerebrally, and just having somebody co-sign you that young. To say, yo, you got something.
So you got advice from the greats early.
Greats, man. So I have no excuse but, not to be, God willing, up there. So I got that advice at 17 from him, and he was just like, just keep doing what you're doing and stay focused and humble.
Nice. And speaking of being 17, and you're someone who you have a platform, and you have a lot of young people who look up to you.
Yeah.
And just to kind of shift things briefly, what's your response when you see videos such as the one that was recently released in South Carolina where you have the officer who's slamming a young girl down, dragging her out of the classroom?
It's sad.
What's your response?
I mean, my personal response, I don't speak too much on that, but it's somebody's child at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's somebody's daughter.
Right.
More than anything, forget color, yo. Like, that's somebody's kid, and so to somebody to deal with that type of trauma and mentally going forward and dealing with people, I think that's sad alone. Everything else is secondary to the fact that somebody was mistreated in the situation.
And now, for you doing music and acting, do you feel like you may have to get to a point where you have to choose one over the other?
Nah, I don't allow myself. You know, one of the things that Jamie Foxx had told me, and even Tyrese, was just don't put yourself in a box. You know, people already try to put you in a box, but why can't somebody be really good at math and really good at English? Why
Right.
can't somebody be good at, you know, reading and writing? You know, it's not very. I don't want to say it. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I feel like people are very small-minded when because they feel like I can only understand them being good in this thing. And no, like we're all given different gifts, and you know, and the fact that it's all about me basically compartmentalizing my time to make it official.
And that's what I was gonna say. How do
Yeah.
you find the balance? Like, do you go through like while you're filming
Yeah.
Power? Because I know even while you're filming Power, you're also promoting Lotto.
Yeah.
Like, how do you find that
Well,
balance?
shout out to Stars for giving me, you know, the time to do that. But no, I had to sacrifice my fun time. You know, it's not whether can you do both. It's whether you have to make time for both. You know, and I had to really say, okay, listen, bro, if you really want this bad enough, you have to prioritize. And I learned that when I was in college. You know, going to Northwestern, it's really hard to, you know, mess up grades. Try to get good grades. Try to be in the studio. Try to you know, try to do everything. And especially with a prestigious school like that, you have to really learn how to compartmentalize time. So that's what I learned.
There you studied, was it communications and business?
Yeah. I studied. Well, I graduated with a communications major and a minor in business, but I switched my major so many times because I was just trying to still find myself. Like I came into college as a voice performance major.
Okay.
And I was learning musical theory, and it was just not enough credits for the time that I was in there, you know. And so I didn't really like that too much. And then I went to economics. Then I just didn't really feel that. So communication gave me the freedom to, you know, take an acting class and take a, you know, psychology class and just find out what I liked, you know, as a man. So.
And how do you feel like your college experience has helped you to navigate in Hollywood?
That is funny.
Oh my gosh! Wait, these comments
These
are
comments are funny.
Y'all are off the hook. Yeah.
You can see them while you're talking.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard to like talk it like.
Right, because you're trying to.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like.
nice. Why don't you guys
we
answer a
interact?
couple of absolutely.
Okay, whatever you.
So I know one of the questions was someone asked, "What advice would you give to a 12-year-old who's trying to get into acting?"
A 12-year-old.
Yes.
A 12-year-old that's trying to get into acting. I wouldn't be speaking from. I'm to be honest. I wouldn't be speaking from actually doing that, but I know that. I know that. I think maybe community theaters would be dope. You know, having your parents support you. Maybe doing stage plays after school. Reading a lot of literature. You know, it's good to even 12. You know, 12 kids is really smart now in seventh grade. So they should be start reading like Meisner books. Just, you know, the basics of acting and watch a lot of movies. You know, I think that's really, you know, what would be dope.
And someone asked, "How do you get booked for these roles?"
Get a really good agent.
Uh-huh.
You know, you got to get a really good agent. It's important, man. You got to have somebody who really believes in you. So when they see something in you, I think my thing is I like to make friends of everybody I work with so they'll know me as, okay, Ro's not going to like that. That's not going to like that. And it has to be the same thing with your agent because they know who you are as a person and where you fit in your lane. So finding a good agent and studying, I think, would be the best way to get a role.
And how long have you been in the industry?
In the industry as an actor or just period?
Well, it's music. That dates back to
That dates back
way back.
Way back a little bit. Yeah.
So I guess we get as acting. What was like your first?
My
role?
first role was this TV show called Boss that I did. It was on Stars too. It starred Kelsey Grammer, Hannah Ware.
Was it Sanaa?
Sanaa Lathan came second season, T.I. and myself. And it was a political show that was on Stars, and it was really good, man. It was such a really good show, and there was a perfect like learning ground for me because I literally didn't know what I was doing, and having Kelsey Grammer be there to say try this, try that, it was just like, you know, really humbling, and you know, I learned a lot from it.
And it seems like from early on you've been able to be fortunate enough to be in the room with a lot of greats.
Yeah.
What would you say has been like the biggest piece of advice that you've received? Who did it come from?
I think the biggest piece of advice I got was from Jamie Foxx, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it's so me on by the grade and I went, oh, thank you. I'm trying to do my job, yeah. But yeah, I think it was Jamie Foxx.
Mm-hmm.
He said, just trust your intuition.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the lesson of life, man. You know, when you really got to just trust everything about your core, your soul, you know, if you're spiritual, the Holy Spirit, whatever, you know, whatever you believe, like, that for me was it. Because he said, if you don't know what you're doing, trust whatever feels right for you. And that's what I've been taking as an actor, just trust my first instinct.
And who's like that dream actor or actress that you would like love?
Robert De Niro.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Robert De Niro, I say Robert De Niro, Meryl Streep, and my boy John Boyega. We did a movie together, but he's going to be one of the best ever, too.
And what about musically?
Musically,
Anybody
Drake.
you're down to work with Drake?
Drake is the truth. I actually just met The Dream, too, so I love
okay.
The Dream. But Drake, incredible talent, man. He's one of the greatest, too.
And someone just said on here, I'm so happy you're not mean like your character. What do you think is one of like the biggest misconceptions people have?
That I'm a mean
you're
person.
mean?
Yeah. I think you see Dre a certain way, and that's, you know, I'm just playing somebody, but I think that's a misconception that he's gonna he don't want me right now. Oh, but I think that's the biggest misconception that I'm like this mean guy, you know.
That means you played the character well.
Thank you, Sam.
And now with acting, are you a trained actor, or is this kind of like a natural thing for you?
Naturally training myself.
Okay.
Nah, but I've been I'm surrounded by so much. Like, you know, I've spent so much time with Amari Hardwick, and he's one of the most technical actors, and it's a different form from me. Like, I just kind of just free spirit go with what feels right, but he's able to mold my decisions and justify it for me. Like, all right, so if you're gonna make this decision, think 3-4 steps. And Marhard plays Ghost on the show, but if you're gonna think about this, think about 3-4 steps of why you're gonna choose that. So he's adding another layer to my decision. So that's kind of like an acting class, but my acting class is in front of the world. You get what I'm saying? So it's not anything I'm doing behind the scenes. So what I present to the class is presented to TV. So that's the only difference.
And what's been like some of like the biggest challenges you faced trying to balance acting and music, and especially with a lot of the big roles you've had lately?
Keep it real. Just not allowing myself to be distracted. You know, whether it be women, you know, whether it be partying, you know, I think just the reality is it's easy to fall into that. So I can't even, you know.
And I know the pressure is real.
Yeah, the pressure is real, man. So, you know, you have so many people trying to come at you and offer some things that, you know, you weren't really offered in a certain way, and it's just trying to just, you know, avoid all that, really.
Nice. And now I know in 2016 you have a film coming out.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about that?
Well, Deuces is it's me, Megan Good, Lorenz Tate, and Lance Gross, and it's like a heist kind of movie. It's basically, if you ever seen Takers, it's a mixture of Takers and Ocean's 11. Yeah, it's kind of fly. So that's all I say about that. But it's gonna be crazy. And Lorenz Tate is back. He never left for real, but he's back. So he's dope in it.
And is that early 2016? Do you know?
Yeah, early 2016. It should be early 2016.
Okay. And what else are you working on musically?
Musically, well, I have a mixtape that I got coming out. Within like mid-November. We're putting the final touches to it. We got thank you. We got a couple features on it. I'm pushing my single Lotto right now too, and featuring 50. The music video should be coming out really soon. It's actually on iTunes, and my EP should be coming out, man. Like I want to really give people. I want to give people a body of work. You know what I mean? I want to give people a body of work and time to really see me as an artist, you know, because this is what I've been doing way before acting, you know. So, what y'all want me to do?
They want you to sing. The people want you to sing.
Okay, I'll sing a little something. Tonight I wanna make a hit record. and turn the bedroom to the studio. Turn off your phone, this is a closed session. Girl, this is what we've been rehearsing for. Let's set the tempo either fast or slow. You take the lead and I'll back you up. Oh, I can make sure you hit every high note. We're making love in perfect harmony. That's a little song.
You got the praise.
Wow.
Hey, the praise up. There we go. I like that. This is
Now,
cool.
Three quick questions.
Thank you, Shay.
So rapid scope.
Yes. This is part of what we call rapid scope.
Okay.
3 quick questions. First thing that come to mind, you have to answer.
Oh, you guys are great, by the way.
Thank
This
you.
has been
Thank
fun.
you.
This is dope. This is really dope. Yo.
Thank
Oh
you.
wow, Dan, they go
They love
crazy, amazing. All right. Thank you, thank you.
Want to do it?
Damn.
Oh.
Wow, wow.
Okay,
Amazing.
so
Thank
really
you guys.
quick.
Yep.
First thing that comes to mind, we think 50 Cent.
Legend.
Okay, if you had one superpower, what would it be?
Eternal life.
If you could sit down and talk business with one person, dead or alive, who would it be?
Ooh, it's tough. Bill Gates.
Mm. Now, in terms of celebrity crush, if you could be a power couple, if any one person in the industry, who would it be? You got a couple at the top of your head?
Speaking to his sisters. What I say?
Who you say? Come on, speak it.
Don't stop being real now.
Yeah, she's off the market. I don't want to disrespect anybody.
Okay.
Yeah. She's off the market though.
Is she married?
No.
Well, I mean,
I mean, there's a couple. I think Jordan Sparks is really dope.
Okay.
I think she's really dope. I think she seems really cool because she's silly. You know, she's beautiful, talented. You know, seems like she has her head on right. So, I think she's dope.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you guys so
Hey.
much for tuning in. We really, really do appreciate it.
Yeah. Can I say? I don't want to mess up Periscope.
No.
Can I say where they
Yeah.
can follow me?
Yeah, please.
I'm actually gonna get a Periscope, y'all, because it's actually really dope. But until I do,
Yes, God.
this is dope, yo. So follow me. I respond to all my fans. So follow me on Instagram, Rotimi Music, ROTIMI Music. Twitter, Rotimi, and Snapchat, The Real Rotimi. So just hit me up, man. Like, you know, I love talking to y'all, and you know, be on the lookout.
What's the name of the song that you sung?
Oh, the name of the song was one of the records I wrote called Beautiful Music.
It's out.
Yeah, it's actually out.
It's out. Where can people go? Let them know what it is.
So so the project is coming out. It's gonna be on my SoundCloud. We'll release it probably on my SoundCloud, November 11th on my SoundCloud. I'm gonna be giving a lot of visuals too. So, you know, just follow me, Rotimi. Just type in Rotimi. YouTube, yes, YouTube. She said, sing it again. YouTube. Actually, yo, if you want to follow me day to day too, I'm doing like a weekly vlog of what I'm doing. So go to YouTube. It's Rotimi TV, ROTIMI TV. You're awesome too, Keisha. Yeah, like, you know, just follow your boy.
The people want to know if you have any tidbits for Power season 3 that you can give away.
Yeah, go to me. What can I give away? One question. Somebody can ask one really good question. Let's do that.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Make
Get
it
your
go.
questions
They
in,
got
y'all.
one question. So we can wait.
The hearts are flowing.
Yeah. So the hearts mean what?
That means
Someone
people
else
like
can-
it. Not from the room.
So the old man. So wait. So the hearts are following. Okay. All right. Dope.
One
One question, y'all.
And that's me.
Oh,
Okay.
So yeah. So just follow me, y'all. Like, you know, I love it. I want to build with everybody too. So you really do.
They don't even know what they did.
They don't know they thinking.
No,
Well, you answered that.
I did,
all right.
right? Nobody. 5 seconds.
All
I think.
right.
Cool. So I'll probably tell you this. How's working with Amari?
If you weren't doing music or acting, what would you do?
Oh,
That's a good one because you already talked about working out.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh yeah. What would I be? I'm a sports fanatic.
Okay. You play basketball.
Yeah, I played basketball in high school too. So I was actually nice. Y'all don't get it too. Don't let this acting thing fool you though. You know, I was nice. But Actually, I'd be a sports agent or have my own sports agent company. I still want to do that too, though, even on top of this. But yeah, I just love sports, man. And like, I love competition. I love man against man, woman against woman, trying to make it, you know, to be the best. You know, so like I love that mindset. So yeah, I just try
And
to
it's
make
interesting you chose like the business side of it, because even though you played basketball, you could have been like, you know, I'm gonna be the next LeBron.
No, I was realistic.
But you was like,
I knew that, you know, musically is where I want to go. Even acting, I still didn't know, but I just knew that wasn't it. I'd rather, you know, make the decisions and help guide somebody who's amazing at that. You know, so. Am I on Ghost side of Canaan? You gotta watch. You gotta watch. What do you think? You know what I mean? What do you think? But yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Yeah,
Again, where can they follow you?
So Instagram, Rotimi Music, Rotimi Music. Twitter, just my name, Rotimi, and YouTube, Rotimi TV to follow me on everything. Facebook, the same thing. So just type my name and you'll be able to follow me. And thank you guys. So yeah, it's been fun.
Keisha, like you. Cool. Thank you.
All right, thank y'all.
Peace out. How do you?
That was a good question.
Let me see something.
That's later. It's on Instagram.
You did?
Yeah.